So we are covering the FOMC live in just 13 minutes time. We'll be live here trading throughout the afternoon. Get ready for an explosive afternoon. Join us live here on the Day Trader. We'll be back very, very soon. FOMC live meeting coming up very, very soon with live debate, watching the stocks, trading it. We're here together, and this will be one of the biggest days of our family together here on the Day Trader. We're either going to explode today, make loads of money, or we're going to crash and burn. Let's find out. We will all find out in the next half an hour to an hour's time. Stick with us. We'll be back with you very, very shortly. If you're watching over on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, come and join us here on YouTube. This is where you need to be. This is where the main event is happening. We're listening to Jerome Powell today talking. You can be with our traders live in the next 5 minutes. We have cash giveaways. We're here to support everyone. We have secret millionaires. We have our angel investors. We're here for all of you to help and support you. So if you want to be part of the main event, we're on youtube.com/thedaytrader1. We do have free to enter cash giveaways, completely free. Doesn't cost you anything whatsoever. We don't ask for nothing in return. We just enjoy your company. Come and join us. Coming up in just 5 minutes from now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome everyone. Just 4 minutes away now. We're coming up to the FOMC live. We'll be with you, trading live, supporting you, getting you through it. What's going to happen on one of our big days today on the Day Trader. Join me live in just a few minutes. Okay, we're going to go live now because we've got the breaking news already coming out. This is looking great. The Fed only raised 0.5%. This is exactly what we needed. This is great stuff. Let's get straight into it. We don't need to wait any longer. This is great for this afternoon, and the stocks are going to pump now. This is absolutely great news. Let's get straight into the trades. Looking very, very nice now. The breaking news is only going up 0.5%. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly where we're going to go right now. Here we go. Let's get straight into the trades. Here it comes. Our markets are going to soar right now. Fantastic. It's gone exactly the way we wanted it. Absolutely brilliant. Only up 0.5%. This is going to take our shares up now. There we go. So looking very, very nice indeed. And the breaking news is just 0.5%. 0.5. So there we go. Not the 3/4 we were worried about. So this is much, much better. Everybody get ready now. We're going to go live to it. So come and join us if you are here on the Day Trader. 0.5%. It's the largest rate hike, but it's since 2020. But we can live with that. We now know where we are. It's not as bad as everybody thought it was. So we are looking good today. This could be good. Okay, let's reap this afternoon. Sorry, I'm a fog lately. What's going on with Bill? Okay, let's clear the ticker right now. We don't need that anymore because we're good. All right. Let's see what happens now with the markets. Let's check all our stocks. Looking great. Very, very good today. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be good. So let's go over. First of all, we are up now today. We're green on the day, looking good. The portfolio is green on a day when we could have crashed literally 20% today. Could have gone down. So that's looking good. Over on Discord, let's open up Discord right now. For anybody that wants to call in, the broadcast lounge is now open. The broadcast lounge is now open. And we will go to the report very soon as well. And there we go. So let's bring everything in. Open door. We are looking at our overall portfolio. We are green. Looking nice. Looking nice. So where do we go from here? The news is just coming out now. And we will go over to it in just a few minutes. As soon as we get Jerome Powell speaking, we'll listen in to the highlights. We will be there for the important parts. But looking really, really great today. I'll bring you as much news as I can as it comes out. And this is where we're going to have a look right now. This is where we're going to watch. Let me bring it to you now. Here we go. This is Yahoo Finance is sharing it for us this afternoon. And we'll go full screen here. Have a quick listen in. And we'll keep coming in and out of this. All right.
Talons on these hawks to come. We'll see what he has to say at 2:30.
So then I want to bring you in here as well, Sarah. I mean, so we have this 50 basis point hike here. As we were saying, markets clearly expecting this. How, though, do you shape this with some of the fundamentals that we're seeing with the economy? Can it really withstand a recession?
So we'll come back to that. We will keep dipping in and out of the Fed for you. It's looking great. I'm very happy with what we've heard. Much, much better. We now know where we're going. So looking great. I'm very, very happy with this afternoon. There's a great opportunity to grow all the stocks now. So we know where we are. Markets always rely on knowing where we're going, confidence, and 50 basis points is much better than 75. So really good. We knew it was going to go up, but that's much better than we anticipated. So we're very, very pleased with that. All right, let's go into all our stocks now. And soon as he speaks in 25 minutes, we will pop in and out and hear what he has to say. But we know the most important thing. And here we go. Look at the stocks flying up this afternoon. So we can make some money right now. Open door is making money. Vanguard S&P up and up and up and goes now. There we go. Skills, we can make a profit here this afternoon. As we go into the close, we will take a profit. I won't follow it all the way up. I'll just take a nice profit and I'll be out of that. Very, very nice indeed. Robinhood, fantastic. It's all looking great today. All looking good now. Tesla loves it. Up 1915 now, looking great. If you've just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. Come into the live chat, let us know you're here. Give us a thumbs up. Let's try and get a record number of likes today on the show. Rivian just dropping back a little bit. Let's look at Amazon. See how Amazon's doing today. Amazon much better. Still down 11.5%, but much better than it was. I'm just on the line now of a wash. We've just gone red a little bit. We're not green right now, but there we go. Nvidia is moving up. Meta Platforms is up 1.27. How does this affect our crypto? Crypto is up nearly 3%. Great. Lovely. And what about Ethereum? Up 2.5%. Good. Coca-Cola up 1.62. Very nice indeed. Google up 0.6. Great. Absolutely fantastic. What about Apple today? Up 1.45. This is good. What about our new stocks, our Tilray brands? That's coming up as well. It's down, but starting to react to the good news. 0.5% is a lot. 50 base points is a lot, but it's a lot less than we anticipated. Right, we're getting a bit of a dump now. That's because people made profits on their stocks. That's what that is. They were buying in all afternoon leading up to it and then sell off. So that's what's happening. Yep, 50 basis points. I announced that about 15 minutes ago. Peru. I was on it straight away today. Great stuff. So this is good news for everyone. What we've got now is everyone sold. That's what happened there. We had a profit there on skills just a moment ago. What we're getting now is everyone selling off and then it will buy back in again. That's all that was. We had people buying in all afternoon, expecting to drop the stocks. Now they're selling it and it will drop and it'll buy it back in again and then we'll get the real rise. That's what it's all about. Okay, this is market manipulation at its best. There's every reason for the stocks to go up today, and they were going up. People took profits, which makes them go down, and then they'll turn around and go back up again. So that's what we're going to hold for. We're not going to sell now. We're not going to be fearful now. We know where we're going. We will listen into Jerome Powell when we get it. We will go live to it when he starts to speak, but that isn't just yet. So we'll go right over here to Yahoo Finance when it starts, and we'll listen in. But right now, they're just preparing. But we know the situation. We know exactly where we're going. There you go. There it is.
To inflame the inflation problem that we're facing. That war, not so long ago, there was some hope.
Fed raises to 0.5%. We're perfectly okay with 0.5%. If you're over there on TikTok, come and join us on YouTube. That's where we do our cash giveaways. Skills, ER today after bell. Let's go. What do you think of Skills right now? It started to climb up because that's what everything did, and now it's sold off, which everything is doing now. Where do you see Peru? Where do you see Skills going in the after hours, after the bell? Where do you see it going? What do you see? Do you think it's going to be good today? Because looking at their earnings reports, they typically miss. In fact, they miss every time. They actually under deliver every time, and they're expecting it to be worse than last time. So I can't see why it would be good. What is it you're looking at which makes this look good? I'd like to know. Because looking at that there, let me clear away your comment just so you can see what I mean. That to me looks like not going to be good at all. What do you think? What is the reason why you think it's going to be up? I can't see why it would be up, but you tell me. They've never delivered. They're always down. Evening all, Tom. Welcome, CMV Studio. Here he is. And I don't know, but we'll see. We will see. We're holding it anyway, and we'll see what it does. So here we go. We're watching right now. Now we'll get the rebound in a minute. Now we know it's 50 basis points. We will get a rebound, I'm sure. Soon as Jerome Powell speaks, that always brings things down, and then they pop up again after he's finished. But into the close tonight, it should be okay. We now know it's only 50 basis points, so it's a lot. It's the largest move since 2000. We know that, but it's less than it could have been. It could have been 75, so we're quite happy with that. If you've just tuned in, subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. We will be discussing it live when he starts to talk and get some feedback from that. Open door. There you go. Look, everything's now coming back up again, just like I said it would. It sold off. Everyone took profits, and now it's turning back round again. There you go. So this is golden day trading opportunity right now for you. Golden day trading opportunity for you. Tesla's going back up again. There we go. Rivian dropping back down. It'll come back up again. This is your last chance now to get some stocks. Last chance, I think. 766. I could buy anything right now, but I'm fully invested. I don't need to buy anything else. This is a good opportunity, though, I think. Looking at Lucid, 18.99. This is going to bounce back in a minute, I'm sure. Down 3%. I'm going to buy some Lucid. 10. 50 shares. No, maybe not 50. How many have I got? 50 shares. Down 20%. 50 shares. 50 shares. What do we think? Lowers my average down to 17. That will drop it down to around about 10. I think we'll go into the close. 18.99. It's a bit heavy though on that stock though. I don't know if I want that much. BP had a good Q1 report yesterday. How did that reflect in the stock? I'll have a look in a minute, Tom. Let me have a look. Lucid. Buy. Done. 1905. Okay. 2242. Much better. And I need to sell. So I just bought 50 at 1905. Let me keep Lucid to hand. Bring it right up here. And Lucid. Coming up now. We'll get ready to sell Lucid if we can. Still dropping a little bit. Let's have a look at it over the week. Yeah. Okay. 4969 overall portfolio. Lucid. We just bought 1905. 50 shares. Let's sell. Here we go. Let's sell 50 shares of Lucid. We just paid 952. I'd like to make $50. I'd like to make $50, which will give me just about three. If I make $60, that'd be three free shares. 3 free shares. Try and say that. But that's what we'll do. We'll try and sell 50 shares in a second, and we will do it that way. Okay. How many people are with us live right now? If you're live, come into the live chat. Let us know you're here. We will go to Jerome Powell when he comes back. When he comes live, we'll bring you that. He's not live yet. He will be short in about 15 minutes, and we'll hop in and out of the highlights. Let me check my screens. All looking good. Zen Habits is here. How are you? Subscribe and ring the bell. Let us know you are here. Give us a thumbs up. I am here. Yes, Queen of Self Braiding is here. And back to Lucid again. We want to sell 50 shares of Lucid. If we can. Like to make $50. That's the idea. Let's have a look, see what we can do. 9.50 right now. That's my buy-in price. It's going to pump to the close, I think. We're just down 1.35. We had that sort of reaction sell-off. People made profits all morning. And then it rebounds back. See, we're starting to get that rebound back. Let's see. With skills, same thing. Robinhood, made money with Robinhood this morning. Great. It's going up again now. I like my average at just down 3%. Down 50% at one point with Robinhood. So much, much happier with that. Lucid, we're just waiting to get, there we go, starting to go up a little bit. 9.50. I want to sell it at $1,000. Got to make 50 bucks on it. If you're over there on TikTok, how are you this afternoon? And here we go. Lucid now is up. It's moving up slowly. Hasn't exploded yet. I want to sell it around $1,000 when it reaches about 20. If we can get up to 20, be good. Or 1950 would do it. If you just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. Let us know you're here with the thumbs up. Let's get to 30 likes. We went earlier today. We went earlier. That's why we're quiet right now. We've gone earlier for the Jerome Powell FOMC report. And we've got the breaking news already. The fact we know it's 50 basis points. Could have been 75. And that's a good sign for the market. Very good sign. We're happy with that. Robinhood, overall portfolio is still dropping. Not much. Lucid, just looking for a quick trade on Lucid. I only knew you were on Discord. I only knew you were on as Discord came up with a notification. Ah, there you go. That's because you've not rung the bell. I say it every single day. So, this is what you got to do. Here's a little video I've put together, all right, to explain what you have to do, all right? Here it is. So, look, you click subscribe, all right, and then you click the bell. There you go, and you set to all. There you go. That's all you got to do, and then you'll be notified. You've not set the bell to all. So I'll do it again. Look, I've set to none, and now I've set to all. That way, you won't miss anything. That's how it works. And so many people don't ring the bell. That's why I say it every single day. I say it every single day, and people still don't listen, including you now. There you go. Right, we're just dropping off a little bit. Profit taken this afternoon. Let's see if we can get a quick trade out of Lucid. I don't mind owning it, but I would like to ring that bell. There you go. I used to have it on. I think I disabled it when I became a manager of my channel. When you became a manager on my channel, what did you do that for? I don't know. Anyway, tut, yeah. Anyway, you can always see when I'm on because I post it on Discord and I go live everywhere. Live, I mean, literally live everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all at the same time. Plus, I sent you an email as a member as well. You got that as well. Right, read it again. Tut. What? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to get me to say? 40,599. We're just dropping back 2.5% down now. This is okay. I don't know why we're dropping off like this, but well, I do know why, but I don't know how far it's going to go before it starts to turn. It should shortly. Lucid's going a bit more. Thought Lucid was going to turn around then. $18.86. I just paid. I could sell it again and try and buy it again lower. $9.52. I could lose $10 and try and buy it cheaper if it's going to keep falling. 941. 9.5. I'd lose $10. I don't mind doing that if it's going to keep falling, and buy it again. Yeah, you used to have the bell on, but you... Oh, I must have turned it off. I can't turn it off, can I? You must have turned it off when you became a manager on my channel. I'm going to take a $10 loss. I don't like it's going back down again. I'm going to take a $10 loss. I bought it for 952. It's 942 now. I might take a $10 loss. 943. If it goes any lower, I'm gonna take a $10 loss. 945. Is it about to rebound? It should do. 946. We'll come back to it in a sec. The overall portfolio is falling though. Buy some more. Put £10 on. Put £10 on it. I just put 1,000 on it. Come on, Lucid. Why are you going back down again? 946. Should be going up now. It's oversold. Massively oversold. 945. I just bought it for 952. Yeah, everything's starting to rebound now. There's this little pause where everybody takes the profits from this morning and then buys back in. 946. Open door. Vanguard S&P. That's a viewer perk, not a live stream. Tom, you're talking about something else. He's talking about his YouTube channel. Tom, you're talking about Discord. He's talking about his YouTube channel. It's not a perk. He's talking about his YouTube channel. So anyway. Lucid, just hovering around that that point. I want to try and make a trade there. I don't like it keeps dropping down. It should be popping up now. Hood, there we go. That's flipping up again. That's what it should be doing right now. Tesla, yep, coming up again. Rivian, coming up again. It's better. What about Amazon? So did Amazon like it? It hasn't really reacted much, has it? Not to it yet. If you've just tuned in, smash the like button. We've only got 9 likes. 9 likes is no good. What's going on? Yeah. Just waiting for that to pop up. Just hovering around there. Just want to get it to move up to $20. I don't know why it's not picking up straight away. It should be. I mean, Jerome Powell hasn't spoke yet, and that's typically what happens. Jerome Powell will speak, the stocks will drop, and then we will know where we are afterwards. $40, yeah, it's coming up now. We're watching very closely. Let's look at our Bitcoin right now. Our Bitcoin sent a TikTok. Thank you much indeed. I became a follower, top viewer. Vlog for Ross. Vlog for Ross. Well, if you come over to YouTube, I can promote your vlog if you have one on YouTube or wherever it might be. More than happy to help you. Come and join us, youtube.com/thedaytrader1. We've got a cash giveaway coming up on Friday. If you want to win some free money, it's free. We have secret millionaires and angel investors are here to help you. Everything we do is real and genuine. All we just love is your company. We don't want anything from you. We don't want you to pay anything or sign up for anything. Just enjoy our community where we love to help people all around the world. And if you want to be part of that, it's youtube.com/thedaytrader1. All the links are up here in the profile. Okay, now we're starting to see a slight uptick. Only slight, but there it is. Let's look at Lucid. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's what I was expecting. Right. Okay. Now then, I want to sell 50 Lucid at $1,000 and make $50. That's all I want to do. There we go. That's better. The target is $200 a day. That's what we want to make, $200 a day. All right, that's better. That's more like it. React positive to this. Okay, Lucid. It's I've made $3 on it. Vlog. Oh, that was quick. Vlog for Ross. Wow, that was quick. Vlog for Ross was on TikTok 10 seconds ago. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, please welcome Vlog for Ross in. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Martyn Lucas. Let me give you a wave. How are you doing? This is my TV studio, voted by Elton John as the world piano man. And it's great to have you here. Thank you very much indeed for being here. And yes, we do have a cash giveaway on Friday. Do you want to enter it? It's free. It's free for everyone. And all my members, please put your cities and countries in and welcome Vlog for Ross. Where are you from, Vlog for Ross? And I'll give you a few things that you can have. First of all, just subscribe to our channel. Ring the bell, set notifications to all, so you'll get notified when we go live. And give us a thumbs up. We're live every day for the opening and closing bell and after hours reports. There you go. There is the information you need there. If you want to be, like Tom just said, if you want to be over there on Discord, I'm from the UK, from Nottingham. I was at Thorsby Hall a few years ago. I did a gig there, just down from Nottingham Forest. Know it very well indeed, and very nice place indeed. And Tom is talking about Discord. If you want to be a member of our Discord, but before any of that stuff, let me welcome you in and give you some free stuff. Do you want some free stuff? Do you want to be on our cash giveaway on Friday? We just like to help people, honestly. It's all we do. There's no catch. We don't want your WhatsApp, your Telegram, or any of that stuff. We don't even want your money. We don't want anything. We're here to help you. There is the all links button. A lot of sponsors give me stuff, and I want to give it away to you. You can get cash back on Amazon. I've got free crypto shares to give away, whatever. There's the all links, and you can follow me on all my social media. So I'll post it again in case you missed it. There you go. If you want to be on Discord, let me send you the invitation to Discord. Here it is. There we go. Now then. Now we get on to the good stuff. If you want to be on our cash prize draw on Friday, all it is to enter the draw, it doesn't cost you anything. It's free to enter. You have to watch this video I'm going to give you now. It's a 3-minute long video. There it is. And all you've got to do is subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave the comment on the video. Leave the comment that it says what you have to do. Very, very easy. Leave a comment on the video. It tells you what to do. Just follow the video. Some people try and cheat and only watch the first second or two, and then they get completely disqualified. So just watch it. Leave a comment. Very, very easy. Only 19 people have entered it so far, which I can share with you on the screen. Look, I want you to see it so you know it's... have I got it open? Oh, no, I've closed it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, there it is. Here it is. There it is. Look. 19 people have entered so far. So you could enter right now and you could be the 20th person. There you go. 19 people have actually done it correctly. Where they've watched it, let me refresh it. Yep, still 19. Just 19 people want to win the cash prize on Friday. There you go. Some people try and cheat and they don't watch the whole video. It's silly, really. But if you watch it all the way through, it's only 3 minutes. Leave the comment and you can be in on the cash prize draw. If you want me to promote your vlog or YouTube channel, I actually put my members on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Here is my... he's talking now. Shall we go? We'll go over to Jerome Powell right now. Here we go. We'll come back for the information very, very shortly. Hang on.
5.5% pace last year. Overall economic activity edged down in the first quarter. Underlying momentum remains strong, however, as the decline largely reflected swings in inventories and net exports, two volatile categories whose movements last quarter likely carry little signal for future growth. Indeed, household spending and business fixed.
Oops, just bear with me. Let me just fix that a second. We seem to have lost the signal. I'll bring it right back. Don't worry about that. Let me refresh that screen. And we'll bring it right back to you. Just bear with me a second. I'll come back to the trading screen. And that's Mullen. Just dropping back. And as soon as we can get that link back, we will. That's better. Stock's going up again now.
Demand is very strong, and while labor force participation has increased somewhat, labor supply remains subdued. Employers are having difficulties filling job openings, and wages are rising at the fastest pace in many years. Inflation remains well above our longer-run goal of 2%. Over the 12 months ending in March, total PCE prices rose 6.6%. Excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 5.2%. Aggregate demand is strong, and bottlenecks and supply constraints are limiting how quickly production can respond. Disruptions to supply have been larger and longer lasting than anticipated, and price pressures have spread to a broader range of goods and services. The surge in prices of crude oil and other commodities that resulted from Russia's invasion of Ukraine is creating additional upward pressure on inflation. And COVID-related lockdowns in China are likely to further exacerbate supply chain disruptions as well. Russia's invasion of Ukraine is causing tremendous loss and hardship, and our thoughts and sympathies are with the people of Ukraine. Our job is to consider the implications for the U.S. economy, which remain highly uncertain. In addition to the effects on inflation, the invasion and related events are likely to restrain economic activity abroad and further disrupt supply chains, creating spillovers to the U.S. economy through trade and other channels. The Fed's monetary policy actions are guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant hardship, especially on those least able to meet the higher costs of essentials like food, housing, and transportation. We are highly attentive to the risks that high inflation poses to both sides of our mandate, and we're strongly committed to restoring price stability. Against the backdrop of the rapidly evolving economic environment, our policy has been adapting, and it will continue to do so. At today's meeting, the committee raised the target range for the federal funds rate by a 0.5 percentage point and stated that it anticipates that ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate. We also decided to begin the process of reducing the size of our balance sheet, which will play an important role in firming the stance of monetary policy. We are on a path to move our policy rate expeditiously to more normal levels, assuming that economic and financial conditions evolve in line with expectations. There is a broad sense on the committee that additional 50 basis point increases should be on the table at the next couple of meetings. We'll make our decisions meeting by meeting as we learn from incoming data and the evolving outlook for the economy. And we will continue to communicate our thinking as clearly as possible. Our overarching focus is using our tools to bring inflation back down to our 2% goal. With regard to our balance sheet, we also issued our specific plans for reducing our securities holdings. Consistent with the principles we issued in January, we intend to significantly reduce the size of our balance sheet over time in a predictable manner, by allowing the principal payments from our securities holdings to roll off the balance sheet, up to monthly cap amounts. For Treasury securities, the cap will be $30 billion per month for 3 months and will then increase to $60 billion per month. The decline in holdings of Treasury securities under this monthly cap will include Treasury coupon securities, and to the extent that coupon securities are less than the monthly cap, Treasury bills. For agency mortgage-backed securities, the cap will be $17.5 billion per month for 3 months and will then increase to $35 billion per month. At the current level of mortgage rates, the actual pace of agency MBS runoff would likely be less than this monthly cap amount. Our balance sheet decisions are guided by our maximum
We're going to keep
employment
listening
and
in, of
price
course, to
stability
Jerome
goals,
Powell.
and in that regard,
as you can see,
we'll
my
be prepared
portfolio
to
just
adjust
bouncing
any
back.
of the details of our approach
Starting
in light
to
of
recover.
economic and financial developments. Making appropriate monetary policy in this uncertain environment requires a recognition that the economy often evolves in unexpected ways. Inflation has obviously surprised to the upside over the past year, and further surprises could be in store. We therefore will need to be nimble in responding to incoming data and the evolving outlook. And we will strive to avoid adding uncertainty to what is already an extraordinarily challenging and uncertain time. We are highly attentive to inflation risks. The committee is determined to take the measures necessary to restore price stability. The American economy is very strong and well-positioned to handle tighter monetary policy. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Okay, so we're listening into the Fed. It's starting to recover now.
Nick Timmeros of the Wall Street Journal. Chair Powell, the unemployment rate at 3.6% in March is now essentially at the level that the committee had expected would prevail over the next 3 years, and at the bottom end of FOMC participants' projections for the longer run rate that you submitted in the projections at the last meeting.
Market profit, what are you predicting? What are you thinking? Where do you see it going?
What does this imply for your inflation forecast, and how has your level of confidence changed with regard to the feasibility of slowing hiring without pushing
When you say "here we go," do you mean up or down? What is your opinion right now?
Thank you. So you're right. 3.6% unemployment is just about as low as it's been in 50 years, and I would say that I expect, and committee members generally expect, that we'll get some additional participation. So people will be coming back into the labor force. We've seen that, particularly among prime age people. And that will, of course, tend to hold the unemployment rate up a little bit. I would also expect, though, that job creation will slow. Job creation has been at more than 500,000 per month in recent months, very, very strong, particularly for this stage of the economy. And so we think with fiscal policy less supportive, with monetary policy less supportive, we think that job creation will slow as well. So it is certainly possible that the unemployment would go down further. So I would expect those to be relatively limited because of the additional supply and also just the slowing in job creation. Implications for inflation, really the wages matter a fair amount for companies, particularly in the service sector. Wages are running high, the highest they've run in quite some time, and they are one good example of, or good illustration, really, of how tight the labor market really is. The fact that wages are running at the highest level in many decades. And that's because of an imbalance between supply and demand in the labor market. So we think through our policies, through further healing in the labor market, higher rates, for example, of vacancy filling and things like that, and more people coming back in, we like to think that supply and demand will come back into balance and that therefore wage inflation will moderate to still high levels of wage increases, but ones that are more consistent with 2% inflation. That's our expectation. Your third question was?
Your level of confidence that you can slow hiring without pushing the economy into a downturn.
So I guess I would say it this way. There's a path. There's a path by which we would be able to have demand moderate in the labor market and therefore have vacancies come down without unemployment going up, because vacancies are at such an extraordinarily high level. There are 1.9 vacancies for every unemployed person, 11.5 million vacancies, 6 million unemployed people. So, and we haven't been in that place on the vacancy, sort of the vacancy unemployed curve, the Beveridge curve. We haven't been at that sort of level of a ratio in the modern era. So in principle, it seems as though by moderating demand, we could see vacancies come down, and as a result, and they could come down fairly significantly, and I think put supply and demand at least closer together than they are, and that would give us a chance to have get inflation down, get wages down, and then get inflation down without having to slow the economy and have a recession and have unemployment rise materially. So there's a path to that. Now, I would say I think we have a good chance to have a soft or softish landing or outcome, if you will, and I'll give you a couple of reasons for that. One is households and businesses are in very strong financial shape. You're looking at excess savings on balance sheets, excess in the sense that they're substantially larger than the prior trend. Businesses are in good financial shape. The labor market is, as I mentioned, very, very strong. And so it doesn't seem to be anywhere close to a downturn. Therefore, the economy is strong and is well positioned to handle tighter monetary policy. So it may well depend, of course, on events that are not under our control. But our job is to use our tools to try to achieve that outcome, and that's what we're going to do.
Steve. Looking good so far, folks. Looking good.
Steve Leisman, CNBC. Thanks for taking my question, Mr. Chairman. You talked about using 50 basis point rate hikes or the possibility of them in coming meetings.
James Morville, thanks for your comments.
Larger than 50? Is 75 or a percentage point possible? And perhaps you could walk us through your calibration. Why 1 month or one meeting should we expect at 50? Why something bigger? Why something smaller? What is the reasoning for the level of the amount of tightening? Thank you.
Sure. So 75 basis point in an increase is not something the committee is actively considering. What we are doing is we raised 50 basis points.
Whoa, they like that.
And we've said
the markets
again,
like that reaction.
That economic and financial conditions evolve in ways that are consistent with our expectations. There's a broad sense on the committee that additional 50 basis point increases should be on the table for the next couple of meetings. So we're going to make those decisions at the meetings, of course, and we'll be paying close attention to the incoming data and the evolving outlook, as well as to financial conditions. And finally, of course, we will be communicating to the public
markets like that.
about what our
Look at that.
expectations
Fantastic.
will be as they evolve. So the test is really just, as I laid it out, economic and financial conditions evolving broadly in line with expectations. And, I think expectations are
there we go.
That
making money now on all my stocks. Open door. Vanguard S&P is up.
Not necessarily declining yet, but we'll see more evidence.
Skills going into the earnings. It's looking good now. Robinhood going up.
Is perhaps either reaching a peak.
Tesla going up.
We'll want to know more than just some evidence. We'll want to really feel like we're making some progress there. But I mean, we're going to make these decisions, and there'll be a lot more information. I just think
these are all my stocks, all my positions.
We want to see that information as we get there. It's a very difficult environment to try to give forward guidance 60, 90 days in advance. There are just so many things that can happen in the economy and around the world. So, we're leaving ourselves room to look at the data and make a decision as we get there.
I'm sorry, but if inflation is lower 1 month and the unemployment rate higher, would that be something that we would calibrate towards a lower increase in the funds rate? Or
I don't think 1 month is not no 1 month's reading doesn't tell us much. We'd want to see.
Let's go to crypto.
That inflation is moving in a direction that gives us more comfort. As I said, we've got 2 months now where core inflation is a little lower, but we're not looking at that as a reason to take some comfort. I think we need to really
looking
see
very nice.
That our expectation is being fulfilled, that inflation, in fact, is under control and starting to come down. But again, it's not like we would stop. We would just go back to 25 basis point increases. It'll be a judgment call when these meetings arrive. But our expectation is, if we see what we expect to see, then we would have 50 basis point increases on the table at the next two meetings.
Thanks. Let's go to Colby. Thank you. Colby Smith from the Financial Times.
Given the expectation that inflation will remain well above the Fed's target at year end, what constitutes a neutral policy setting in terms of the Fed funds rate? And to what extent is it appropriate for policy to move beyond that level at some point this year?
So, neutral. When we talk about the neutral rate, we're really talking about the rate that neither pushes economic activity higher nor slows it down. So it's a concept, really. It's not something we can identify with any precision. So we estimate it within broad bands of uncertainty. And the current estimates on the committee are sort of 2% to 3%. And also, that's a longer run estimate. That's an estimate for an economy that's at full employment and 2% inflation. So really what we're doing is we're raising rates expeditiously to what we see as the broad range of plausible levels of neutral. But we know that there's not a bright line drawn on the road that tells us when we get there. So we're going to be looking at financial conditions, right? Our policy affects financial conditions, and financial conditions affect the economy. So we're going to be looking at the effect of our policy moves on financial conditions. Are they tightening appropriately? And then we're going to be looking at the effects on the economy. And we're going to be making a judgment about whether we've done enough to get us on a path to restore price stability. It's that. So if that path happens to evolve levels that are higher than estimates of neutral, then we will not hesitate to go to those levels. We won't. But again, there's a sort of false precision in the discussion that we as policymakers don't really feel. You know, you're going to raise rates, and you're going to be kind of inquiring how that is affecting the economy through financial conditions. And of course, if higher rates are required, then we won't hesitate to deliver them.
Neil.
Thanks, Chair Powell. Neil Irwin with Axios. Do you see evidence that inflationary psychology is changing, that in areas like workers' wage demands, businesses' willingness to raise prices, do you see evidence that there is a psychological shift going on inflation? Thanks.
So we don't really see strong evidence of that yet, but that does not in any way make us comfortable. I think if you look at short-term inflation expectations, they're quite elevated. And you can look at that and say, well, that's because people expect inflation to come down. And in fact, inflation expectations come down fairly sharply. Longer-term inflation expectations have been reasonably stable, but have moved up but only to levels where they were in 2014.
Look at this, folks.
Measures. So
happy day today.
I think that's a fair description of the picture, but it's really about the risks. We don't see a wage price spiral. We see that companies have the ability to raise prices, and they're doing that, but there have been price shocks. So I just think it takes you back to the basic point was that we know we need to expeditiously move
Looking great.
our policy rate up to ranges of more normal, neutral levels, and we need to look around and keep going if we don't see that financial conditions have tightened adequately, or that the economy is behaving in ways that suggest that we're not where we need to be. So you don't see those things yet, but I would say there's no basis for feeling comfortable about that. It's a risk that we simply can't run that risk. We can't allow a wage price spiral to happen, and we can't allow inflation expectations to become unanchored. It's just something that we can't allow to happen, and so we'll look at it that way.
Gina.
Looking great, folks.
Gina Smilik with the New York Times. You mentioned in the statement both the upside risks to inflation from Russia and China. Obviously, those are very much supply shocks rather than demand side. And I wonder what you meant to convey by adding them. I wonder what you meant to convey by adding those.
Well, so our tools don't really work on supply shocks. Our tools work on demand. And to the extent we can't affect really oil prices.
Have you been buying all the
or other
dips? Have you been
commodity
getting
prices or
ready
food
for
prices
this?
and
Did
things
you
like that.
believe
So,
in this? This is where all the
we can't
hard
affect
work
those,
we've put
but
in over the
there's
last
a
few
job to
months
do
is
on
all
demand,
paying off.
and that you can see that in the labor market, where demand is substantially in excess of supply of workers, and you can see it in the product markets as well. But I guess I'm just pointing out that a couple of things. For both the situation in Ukraine and the situation in China, they're likely to both add to headline inflation, and people are going to be suffering from that. You know, people almost suffer more from food and energy shocks then, but even though they don't actually tell us much about the future path. So, but the second thing is that they're both capable of preventing further progress in supply chain, in supply chains healing. And so, or even making supply chains temporarily worse. So they're going to weigh on the process of global supply chain healing, which is going to affect broader inflation too. So in a way, they're two further negative shocks that have hit really in the last, 60 days, 90 days.
Victoria.
Hi, Victoria Guida from Politico. I want to follow up on that because you all have obviously highlighted that there are both supply and demand issues at play in inflation. And I'm just wondering, if these supply chain issues continue because of Russia, because of China, or just because these things take a while to work out, does getting back down to your 2% mandate require that these supply chain issues get resolved, since you can only handle the demand side, as you said, or will you have to crimp demand maybe even further if the supply chain issues don't resolve themselves in order to try and get inflation back down to where you want it to be?
Market profit, Peru, where do you see skills going?
To do on demand, and there's plenty to be done there.
Where do you see the skills target going to?
Vacancies to unemployed people. There's a lot of excess demand. There are more than 5 million more employed plus job openings than there are the size of the labor force. So there's an imbalance there that we have to do our work on. It's a very difficult situation if you can't, you would look at core inflation, which wouldn't include the commodity price shocks, and that's one of the reasons we would tend to focus on that, because we can have more of an effect on that. But it would be a very difficult situation. I mean, we have to be sure that inflation expectations remain anchored, and that's part of our job too. So we'd be watching that carefully, and it puts any central bank in a very difficult situation.
Howard Schneider with Reuters, and thanks, and nice to be back. So two questions, one quick one. You cited the 1.9 to 1 figure so often now. I got to ask you, what would be a good figure there? What would you like to see that come down to think that you're at sort of a non-inflationary vacancy to unemployed rate? And secondly, on help from inflation, how much are you counting on wealth effects through stock market channels? Equity markets broadly down quite a bit since late fall, first of the year. How are you mapping that into household consumption? Have they come down enough? Do you need another leg down in equity values to think that households are going to stop spending at the rate you need them to stop spending?
Okay, so in terms of the vacancies to unemployment ratio, we don't have a goal in mind. There's no specific number that we're saying we got to get to that. It's really, you've got to get to a place where the labor market appears to be more in balance. And that depends not only on the level of those things, it depends on how well the matching function in the
Peru, what's your price target for skills? Where do you see skills going?
Expansions go on, you can get very efficient with all of that, and the beverage curve shifts out, and that also tends to help. So there isn't a specific number. I will say we were at, I think when we got to 1 to 1 in the late teens, we thought that was a pretty good number. But again, we're not shooting for any particular number. What we'd like to see is progress, but we're not really looking at that. That's an intermediate variable. We're looking at wages, and we're looking at ultimately inflation. So there are a bunch of channels through which policy works. You can think of it as interest-sensitive spending, and then you can think of another big one as asset values broadly. And there are big models with a lot of different channels that are related to that. We don't focus on any one market.
Thank you, Simon Jones.
The equity
Thank you very much.
The housing market, or we focus on financial conditions broadly. So we wouldn't be targeting any one market, as you suggest, for going up or down, or taking a view on whether it's at a good level or a bad level. We just would be looking at very broad measures of financial conditions, all the different financial conditions indexes, for example, which include equity, but they also include debt and many other things, credit spreads, things like that too.
Rachel.
If you've just tuned in, we'll listen to Jerome
Hi,
Powell.
Rachel Siegel here from the Washington
It's a great
Post.
day, a great day for
To follow up
everyone.
from your message from the very beginning, what is your message to the American people about when they will start to feel the effects of, say, a 50 basis point rate hikes or multiple hikes? How do you explain to them what that does to their grocery bill or their rent or their gas bill? Thank you.
So the first thing to say is that we understand, and some of us are old enough to have lived through high inflation, and many aren't, but it's very unpleasant. It's just something people don't, when they experience it for the first time. You're paying more for the same thing. If you're a normal economic person, then you're probably don't have that much extra, to spend, and it's immediately hitting your spending on groceries, on gasoline, on energy and things like that. So we understand the pain involved. So how do you get out of that? And it's our job to make sure that inflation of that unpleasant high nature doesn't get entrenched in the economy. That's what we're here for. One of the main things we're here for. Perhaps the most fundamental thing we're here for. And the way we do that is we try to get supply and demand back in sync with each other, back in balance, so that the economy is under less stress and inflation will go down. Now, the process of getting there involves higher rates, so higher mortgage rates, higher borrowing rates, and things like that. So it's not going to be pleasant either. But in the end, everyone is better off. Everyone, particularly people on fixed incomes and at the lower part of the income distribution, are better off with stable prices. And so we need to do everything we can to restore stable prices. We'll do it as quickly and effectively as we can. We think we have a good chance to do it without significant increase in unemployment or really sharp slowdown. But ultimately, we think about the medium and longer term, and everyone will be better off if we can get this job done. The sooner, the better.
Thank you, Edward.
Thank you, Chair Powell. Edward Lawrence with the Fox Business Network. So you've talked in the past about consumer spending and how that's drives the economy. Are you concerned with this high level of inflation that the consumer will stop spending, pushing us into, and what's the level of your concern, pushing us into a recession?
So the economy is doing fairly well. We expect growth to be solid this year, and we see household spending and business investment as fairly strong, even in the first quarter, which was relatively slow on some other fronts.
Let's see how the market reacts to that. Growth being strong this year.
For people who are out of work and looking,
let's see if it starts to pump
there are lots of
again.
job opportunities. For wages are moving up at rates that haven't been seen in quite a long time. So it's a good time to be a worker looking to either change jobs or get a wage increase in your current job. So it's a strong economy, and nothing about it suggests that it's close to or vulnerable to a recession. Now, of course, given events around the world and fading fiscal policy effects and higher rates, you could see some slower economic activity. Certainly it will not be. Last year was an extraordinarily strong growth year as we recovered from the pandemic. As I mentioned, growth over 5%. But most forecasters have growth this year at a solid pace, above 2%.
But we've talked with economists who have advised Democrats and Republican presidents, who both said that the Fed is so far behind the curve on inflation that a recession is inevitable.
So, and as I said, I think we have a good chance to restore price stability without a recession, without a severe downturn, and without materially higher unemployment. And I mentioned the reasons for that. So I see a strong economy now. I see a very strong labor market, for example. Businesses can't find the people to hire. They can't find them. So typically in a recession, you would have unemployment. Now you have surplus demand. So there should be room, in principle, to reduce that surplus demand without putting people out of work. The issue will come that we don't have precision surgical tools. We have essentially interest rates, the balance sheet, and forward guidance, and they're famously blunt tools. They're not capable of surgical precision. So I would agree. No one thinks this will be easy. No one thinks it's straightforward, but there's certainly a plausible path to this, and I do think we've got a good chance to do that. And our job is not to rate the chances. It is to try to achieve it. So that's what we're doing. There are a range of opinions, though, and that's only appropriate.
Steve Dorsey.
Thanks, Steve Dorsey, CBS. You mentioned earlier just now fading fiscal policy. Do you feel that the Fed has been supported enough from policies at the White House and in Congress in combating inflation?
You know, it's really the Fed that has responsibility for price stability, and we take whatever arrives at the Fed in terms of fiscal activity, we take it as a given, and we don't evaluate it. We don't. It's not our job, really. We don't have an oversight function there, and we look at it as our job to given all the factors that are happening, to try to sustain maximum employment and price stability. So, if the Congress or the administration has ways to help with inflation, I would encourage that, but I'm not going to get into making recommendations or anything like that. It's really not our role. We need to stay in our lane and do our job. When we get inflation back under control, then maybe I can, give other people advice. Right now, we need to focus on doing our job, and I'll stick to that, stick in our lane.
Steve Matthews.
Steve Matthews with Bloomberg News. A number of your colleagues have said that rates will need to go above neutral into a restrictive territory to bring down inflation. One, do you agree with that? And two, you recently spoke in great praise of Paul Volcker, who had the courage to bring inflation down with recessions in the 1980s. And while it's certainly not your desire, and the soft landing is the big hope of everyone, would this FOMC have the courage to endure recessions to bring inflation down if that were the only way necessary?
So I think it's certainly possible that we'll need to move policy to levels that we see as restrictive as opposed to just neutral. We can't know that today. That decision's not in front of us today. If we do conclude that we need to do that, then we won't hesitate to do it. I'll say again, there's no bright line, that you're stepping over. You're really looking at what our policy stance is and what the market is forecasting for it. You're looking at financial conditions and how that's affecting the economy and making a judgment. We won't be arguing about whose model of the neutral rate is better than the other one. It's much more about a practical application of our policy tools. And we're absolutely prepared to do that. Wouldn't hesitate if that's what is taken. So I am, of course, who isn't an admirer of Paul Volcker? I shouldn't be singled out in this respect, but I knew him just a little bit and have tremendous admiration for him. But I would phrase it this way. He had the courage to do what he thought was the right thing. That's what it was. It wasn't a particular thing. It was that he always did what he thought was the right thing. If you read his last autobiography, that really comes through. So that's the test is, it isn't will we do one particular thing. I would say we see restoring price stability as absolutely essential for the country in coming years. Without price stability, the economy doesn't work for anybody, really. And so it's really essential, particularly for the labor market. If you think about it, if you look at the last cycle, we had a very, very longest expansion cycle in our recorded history. And in the last 2-3 years, you had the benefits of this tight labor market going to people in the lower quartiles, and it was, racial wealth and income, not wealth, but income gaps were coming down, wage gaps. So it's a really great thing. We'd all love to get back to that place, but to get back to anything like that place, you need price stability. So we've been hit by historically large inflationary shocks since the pandemic. This isn't anything like regular business. This is, we have a pandemic, we have the highest unemployment, since the Depression. Then we have this outsized response from fiscal policy and monetary policy. Then we have inflation. Then we have a war in Ukraine, which is cutting the commodity, patch in half. And now we have these shutdowns in China. So it's been a series of inflationary shocks that are really different from anything people have seen in 40 years. So we have to look through that and look at the economy that's coming out the other side, and we need to somehow find price stability out of this. And it's obviously going to be very challenging, I think, because you do have numerous supply shocks which are famously difficult to deal with. So I guess that's how I think about it.
Hey, Chris.
Thank you. Chris Rugaber at Associated Press. Earlier, you just said that if necessary, I think were the words, that you would, or if it turned out to be necessary, or you said it's possible that we'll need to move policy to restrictive levels. Given where inflation is and the hot economy is, or certainly the hot labor market as you described it, why still the hesitation? I mean, shouldn't it be, what else do you need to see in order to determine that? Wouldn't the Fed naturally be looking to go to a restrictive level at this point? Thank you.
So if I said necessary, I meant to say appropriate. We're not going to be erecting a high barrier for this. It's more if we think it's appropriate. You know, the point is we're a very long way from neutral now. We're moving there expeditiously, and we'll continue to do so. And we can't make that decision really today. The decision about how high to go will be on the table to be made when we reach neutral. And, you know, I expect we'll get there expeditiously, as I've mentioned. So it's not that we don't want to making that decision today wouldn't really mean anything. But I'll say again, if we do believe that it's appropriate to go to those levels, we won't hesitate.
Mike
McKee from Bloomberg Television and Radio. The balance sheet, why did you decide to wait until June 1st to begin letting securities roll off and not immediately start in the middle of this month, say? And do you have a newer or a better estimate for the monetary policy impact of letting the balance sheet decline? And then finally, I'm just curious why you felt the need to address the American people at the top of your remarks. Are you concerned about Fed credibility with the American people?
So why June 1? It was just pick a date, you know, and that happened to be the date that we picked. It was nothing magic about it. We you know, it's not going to have any macroeconomic significance over time. We just picked that. Sometimes we publish these calendars on the first day of the month, and that's what we're doing. I wouldn't read anything into it. In terms of the effect, I mean, I would just stress how uncertain the effect is of shrinking the balance sheet. You know, we run these models, and everyone does in this field, and make estimates of what will be the how do you measure, you know, a certain quantum of balance sheet shrinkage compared to quantitative easing. And, you know, these are very uncertain. I really can't be any clearer. There won't be any clearer.
We're listening into this, and we'll keep listening in, and then we'll continue our normal show very shortly.
This will be taken probably too seriously, but sort of 1/4%, one rate increase over the course of a year at this pace. But I would just say with very wide uncertainty bands, very wide. We don't really know. There are other estimates that are much smaller than that, by the way, and some of you may have read about that. That's kind of a mainstream estimate. We know that it is part of returning to more normal, more neutral financial conditions. And you know, our strategy is to set up a plan and have it operate, and really have the interest rate be the active tool of monetary policy. In terms of speaking to the American people, so I feel like sometimes. I want to remind us, really, that that's who we work for, and that it's inflation that people are feeling all over the country, and it's very important that they know.
Virgin Galactic,
that
SBCE, my favorite
how
stock.
painful it is, and that we are working hard on fixing it. I thought it was quite important to do that, and so that was really the thinking behind that.
Do you think the Fed has a credibility problem?
Sorry, I think I was muted
No, I
then.
don't.
Very, very excited about tomorrow night. Virgin Galactic earnings.
That,
very excited. My portfolio is looking great.
In the fourth
and
quarter
that
of last
goes
year,
to
as we
Boxing
started
Knowledge.
talking
Thanks for
about,
joining us.
Tapering sooner and then raising rates this year.
Thank you,
saw
Ali.
Financial markets reacting, you know, very appropriately. Not to bless any particular day's measure, but the way financial markets, you know, the forward rate curve has tightened in response to our guidance and our actions. Really amplifies our policy. I mean, it's monetary policy is working through expectations now to a very large extent. We've only done 2 rate increases, but if you look at
are we going to hit the all-time high? The very 7.5% was our greatest ever day. 7.5% in one day. We're nearly at 5% now. What do you think? Are we going to beat the all-time record?
That shows that the markets think that our forward guidance is credible, and I think that's we want to keep it that way.
Scott Horsley, did you have your hand up? Okay. Brian, Chung.
Hi there, Brian Chung with Yahoo Finance. To expand on Steve's question about Paul Volcker, there was also a great pain that came with that as well. Higher interest rates obviously affecting households and businesses, and wondering how you kind of square what might be demand destruction. Are you already seeing that? Is the idea here to incentivize a lack of spending, to decrease
the
consumption?
Queen of Self-Braiding is predicting 45,000. 1,500 to go.
Well, so
the highest was 7% or thereabouts. Getting very close now, nearly 5%
substantially in excess
in
of
the last
supply,
hour.
And what you're seeing as a result of that is prices
what a great
going
recovery.
up, and
I was
at
prepared for it.
at levels that are not consistent with 2% inflation. And so what our tools do is that
and
as
market
we raise
profit
interest rates,
became a member today.
demand
We're all very
moderates,
excited about
and
that, of
it
course.
moves down. Interest rates, businesses will invest a little bit less, consumers will spend a little bit less. That's how it works. But ultimately, getting supply and demand back in balance is what gives us 2% inflation, which is what gives the economy a footing where people can lead successful economic lives and not worry about inflation. I mean, so yes, there may be some pain associated with getting back to that, but the big pain is in not dealing over time, is in not dealing with inflation and allowing it to become entrenched.
There you go. I've just posted the giveaway, the cash giveaway in the chat. If you want to win some free money, 3-minute video, watch it, follow the rules. It's free to enter. I've just given everybody the chance to win a cash prize. There it is in the chat.
In March, the dot plot had looked like steady quarter-point rate hikes, get the funds rate up to 2% at the end of the year. Now, it seems like you're much more aggressive. So could you talk about the thinking that's behind that? Thank you.
So look, I think what you've seen is really, I would say, last fall. In the middle of last fall, there was a time when our policy stance was still pretty much in sync with what the data were saying. If you remember, there were a couple of weak jobs reports, and inflation had actually month by month, inflation had come down till September, a few months in a row, stayed low. And then around the end of October, we got 3 or 4 really strong readings that just said, no, this is a much stronger economy. And by the way, then with the restatement of the jobs numbers, it looked like the job market was much more even and stronger in the second half of the year, but that hadn't happened yet. Anyway, we got an ECI reading, Employment Compensation Index reading, the Friday before the November meeting. Then we got a really strong jobs report. Then we got a really high CPI report. And so I think it became clear to the committee that we needed to adjust and adapt. And we have. Ever since then, really ever since then, we've been adapting. The committee moved by the time of the December meeting to a meeting of 3 rate increases, then to a meeting of 7 rate increases at the March meeting. And that process is going on, and it's clearly continuing. And that's why I say, and I actually mentioned this at the March meeting, that no one should look at any single SEP as sort of a real resting place for 90 days, because we're in a fast evolving situation, and that's what's happened. You can see, unanimous vote today, of course, and I told you the guidance that broad support on the committee to have 50 basis point hikes on the table at the next couple of meetings. So you're right, and by the way, other forecasters have been doing the same thing, and it's just us adapting to the data and to the situation and using our tools to deal with it.
Thanks. We'll go to Nancy for the last question.
Hi, Nancy Marshall-Genzer with Marketplace. Chair Powell, I want to ask how you're able to balance your dual mandate, stable prices and maximum employment, especially when the unemployment rate for black workers is still roughly twice the rate for white workers.
So unemployment rates for all racial groups have come down a lot and are now much closer to where they were before the pandemic hit. So so that's one thing I would say, and that's important. But the bigger point is this: I do not at this time see the two sides of the mandate as in tension. I don't, because you can see that the labor market is out of balance. You can see that there's a labor shortage. There aren't enough people to fill these job openings, and companies can't hire, and wages are moving up at levels that would not over time be consistent with 2% inflation over time. And of course, everyone loves to see wages go up, and it's a great thing, but you want them to go up at a sustainable level, because these wages are to some extent being eaten up by inflation. So what that really means is, to get the kind of labor market we really want to get, we really want to have a labor market that serves all Americans, especially the people in the lower income part of the distribution, especially them. To do that, you've got to have price stability. And we've got to get back to price stability so that we can have a labor market where people's wages aren't being eaten up by inflation, and where we can have a long expansion too. That's the good thing, is you can have, as we've had several of the longest expansions in U.S. history have been in the last 40 years. And that's
okay, we're coming up now to my all-time greatest day, just over 7% in one day for my overall portfolio. We're at 6.36.
You know, our tools work.
Queen of Self-Braiding said 45,000. We're very close now, 44,189.
The best thing for everyone is for us to get back to.
Are we going to hit 10% in one day? That's where we want to go.
Conditions. Thanks very much.
Fed Chair Jay Powell wrapping up his press conference where the Fed raised rates
there we
by
go,
50 basis.
And that is the end of that. There we go. I apologise for being muted. There you go. Thank you very much for letting me know. That's better. What a great afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Over on TikTok, come and join us. We've got a cash giveaway. We've got a cash giveaway today to give away. We've got a cash giveaway to give away. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So there we go. There's today's situation looking good. Up 5.5%. It's 5.15. It's not the highest yet. Not the highest. 7% was my greatest ever day. Let's see if we end up there. It's still time. Still time. And let's see if we can break a record today. But there we go. $10 fine for muting the mic. Yeah, I'll fine myself. Martin, you are fined $10. You're fired. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Good stuff. Looking very, very nice indeed. Is CMV Studio still in the house? Tom, are you still in the house? I just checked your message over there on Discord. Are you still here? I don't know if he's here. All right, let's have a look. FOMC is going up, looking good. 43.9. This move is violent. Investors loving the Fed destroying the pause with inflation. Oh, that's quite a strong statement. That's quite a strong statement. Market profit. But here, we are here for people investing and growing their wealth. And that's what this channel is all about. And you can do more and help more people when you make money. That's exactly what I've always done. And the more money that we make, the more we can do and help others, which is what it's all about. All right, let's get into the stocks right now. There you go. SoFi, done great today. 10%, just touched 10% SoFi today. looking very nice. That's SoFi Technologies, another one of Peru's top tips. That one, thank you very much for that. Okay, let's have a quick look and see how many people came through our show. 103 people have come through so far. Very, very nice indeed. That's a pretty good day. Right, we're going to get back into our normal show right now, so we're going to take a very, very quick break, and I'll be right back in 1 minute from now. So you can watch the ad. If you watch the ad all the way through, it actually does help me. I earn 1 cent per person, and that becomes cash prizes in the show. So watch the ad. I'll be right back in a minute from now. Don't you dare go far away. Here we go. Okay, so we're just taking a 1 minute break here on the Day Trader. Watching a bit of Virgin Galactic right now. Sit back and relax, enjoy the ad, and we'll be right back in just a few moments from now. It's been an incredible day today, and we're looking at continuing to grow our portfolio. Live in the after hours with the skills after hours report as well. Okay, we'll come back to you now. Here we go once again. There we go. We're back live on the Day Trader. Thank you very much indeed. Smash the like button. The move is violent, says Market Profit. The move is violent. It's a very dramatic upswing, no question about it. Let's look at my overall portfolio. We've never, well, 7% is the record. We're at 5.58, 43. Queen of Soul Braiding said, let's hit 45,000. Well, 43.8. We've just topped off a little bit. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. There could be a lot of profit taken right now. A lot of people have made money from this, including myself. Now then, $998. I can make, yep, there we go. I can make $50 right now. My aim is $200 a day. I can sell 50 shares of Lucid and make $50. Looking at doing that. When's this run going to end? I think I'll let it run a little longer. But let's take $50. Put 1,000. That's $1,000 there back in the margin, and that's good. Very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. We're watching Lucid still climb up. So no sign of it slowing down yet. So we are going to make some profits today. I've got Open Door, $41. Peru sees this at $40 by the end of the year. So it's only $8 a share right now. I could take my $40 profit and take it to the bank, or let it run for a while. We've also got skills today we're looking to trade. It's not something I particularly want to keep, but it's going well into the after hours. We've got the earnings report for skills any minute. And Peru, are you watching skills earnings? Is anybody watching skills earnings? We're waiting to get it. And that will come out in the next half an hour, I would imagine. So we're still rising into that. We're looking at $5 as the target. Any position you are profitable in, take them. Bond market is going to not like how dovish the presser was. He's talking about Jerome Powell, of course. But there we go. Skills is still climbing. We're up 5.82, nearly 44,000 now, 1,000 away from our biggest target in one day. I wonder if we'll do it. Let's just see. Keep watching. Now then, if you've just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. We do have our cash giveaway on Friday. Cash giveaway on Friday. And remember, if any of our members wants to sponsor the cash giveaway, you can. And what we will do is feature your channel in the show as the sponsor for the cash giveaway. Talk to me if you want more details about that, and we can do that for you. That's another little feature if you want to be the featured, if you want to sponsor the cash giveaway. and promote your channel on the show, we can do in a much more way than we do normally. Something you can think about if you're interested in that new feature. Just contact me if you're interested. I don't think Tom's here right now. CNB Studio, I think he disappeared. Probably fell asleep. That's what he normally does. All right, we're up now, 5.2%. 5.9 now. Just touching 6%. Okay, over 44,000 now. We've just broken it. Let's see if we can get to 45. Here it goes. Nudge it, budget, move it is here. 43. Just dropped back a tad. Up and away. Yes, indeed. One of our greatest days, our best ever day was 7%. We're not up that much yet, but we're on the way. We're on the way. We're not quite there. We're not quite there. But we're heading that way. Keep watching our stocks right now. And if you've just tuned in, thank you very much indeed for being here. We do have the cash giveaway on Friday. If you've not entered that yet, here it is. Some of you haven't watched it all the way through and left the correct comment. So make sure that you have. It's very easy. Just follow the rules. Just follow exactly what it says. There it is. If you want to be in the cash giveaway for Friday, it's free to enter. Anyone can enter it. Doesn't require any purchase whatsoever. All you've got to do is watch the video, like the video, and leave the comment. It tells you in the video. And if you still don't understand that, all the rules are below the video in the description. And even tells you what comment to leave should you wish to look in the description. All right. Right, we're 6.18. 7% is the record. Do we think we're going to get there today? Let's have a look. SoFi is still pumping. Lucid is still pumping. Open Door, $40 by the end of the year. Are we holding it? The Vanguard S&P about to turn green. I've been red now for a few days. I did add to my position and it kept going lower. But I'm about to turn green with the S&P 500. Never sold it. I just keep adding to it. As you can see now, it's down 0.17, 0.16, 0.14, 0.13, 0.11. Are we going to turn green? 0.10. Come on, S&P. I've not seen you green now. I've not seen myself in profit now for about 3 weeks. Just $18 to go to bring that back into the green. Come on, $15. 0.09. Come on, let's see it. I want to be here when that goes green again. 0.08. $11. $11. 0.07. At one point, I was 2% up on the S&P. Of course, this is Amazon, this is Tesla, this is Microsoft, Apple. All the big fangs are in the S&P, of course. 0.06, $8 to go. I want to be here when it goes green across the board. 0.05, 0.04, $6 to go. $6 to go, and the S&P, the biggest part of my portfolio, turns green. $8 to go. 0.04. $6. 0.04. Come on. And let's close the day up 2%. There we go. 0.01. $1 down. $1 down. Are we going to turn green? Back where it should be. The S&P should always be green, right? You shouldn't ever be down on the S&P, right? Up. I'm up $1. There we go. $1.40. Now watch it grow now quickly. $1.40. Very nice. Up 0.01. There we go. It's going to hover around there now and annoy me. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a minute. The overall portfolio now is 6.24. The record is 7. And we're heading up to 45,000 now. Okay. So what does everybody think about the presentation? What does everybody think about Jerome Powell? Let me see who's in the chat with me now. If you just tuned in, subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. And we've got half an hour to go before we do the day trader of the day. And if you're over there on TikTok, join us on YouTube. We've got the cash giveaway on Friday. and you need to enter the competition. It's free to enter. You might as well come and enter it. Lucid is now back to $20 again now. I have traded it many times at 40. It's halved its price. Just down 8%. I've been buying all the dips. Good evening, Paddy. Welcome to one of our best ever days. If we hit 7%, it's our best ever day on the day trader. 6.43. Now, Queen of Self-Braiding said it would hit 45,000. She called it at 45,000. Will it go that far? Will it go that far? Let's have a look. SoFi is up. I'm looking at making a trade tonight on skills. 228. I'm not sure really where to sell it. Around 350 would be nice. I'm up $60 on that $58. You can see there, look, $58. I'm up 7%. It's rising very quickly now. 229. We've got the earnings coming up in the next 28 minutes. If it's a good earnings, it could fire off to $5 a share. I don't know. I honestly don't know what skills is going to do. It's never performed well. It's always down below its performance. Always. And, of course, tonight's great. The markets will be encouraged by all this, but we shall see. Right. 6.85. 6.61. We're at 6.83. We're nearly at the all-time best ever day. The best ever day was 7%. 7% in one day. Are we going to get there? It's looking very likely, to be honest. Looking very likely indeed. Lucid is up to, there we go. Lucid's doing well now. There we go. I can now sell 50 shares and make $50 if I want to. I bought those 50 shares at $950. They're worth $1,000 now. $50. That's $1,000 back in margin. We are looking to take profits. We absolutely are. But at the moment, we're just running. There's no sign of anything slowing down. So it would be a bit crazy to stop at this point. What does everybody feel? Have we got anybody watching today? You're very, very quiet. What's everybody doing? We've got one of our best ever days. There we go, 7%. We are equaling the all-time record now. Let's bring in my members because no one's talking to me. Everyone's quiet. I don't know what's going on. Is everybody falling over because they're so surprised they've made money? What's going on? Let's hear from Nudge It Budget. Alex.
Follow Martyn's The Day Trader. You got to be in it to win it.
And what about Bubble?
Welcome to the Day Trader, Martyn Lucas channel. It's the most fun you can have doing daily trading, making money and having a laugh with a wonderful family. If you're not there, you're missing out. Join the Day Trader channel on YouTube. See you there.
Hello. He's doing SEO for Legionella filters. There you go. That makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you be doing that? There you go. Getting fear of missing out as I'm not currently trading. Oh, I know. Well, you don't need to be trading, do you? If your money's just there doing its thing, that's all good too.
The best that you can have today is to join the Martyn Lucas show. Make yourself some money and have fun with a great group of friends at the same time. Go for it.
Look at now, we're at 7.19 now. This is all-time record. And Queen of Self-Braiding predicted 45,000. Face ripping rally. The VIX absolutely being crushed. No bears left. You know what happens next. It's a short squeeze. Is that what you're talking about? Or everyone sells off? You know what happens next. What? Short squeeze or sell off? I mean, profit taking's got to happen. What goes up must come down, right? It doesn't just keep going forever and ever and ever and ever. All right. As much as we'd love that to happen. How are you on this green day? I am well. Is Ali Tisro?
You should definitely join the day trader. Join us. Join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're gonna make some money together. And Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
Yeah, short squeeze. Best thing ever. All the shorters get squeezed, and all their money gets squeezed out and ends up in my bag. That's what happens. And there we go. Hello, when are you coming over for some pasta? I think Tom fell asleep.
Welcome to the Day Trader. Tom from CNB Studios here. The reason why I love Martyn and the channel is he's always willing to help everyone out, gives all of his time up dedicated to the programs, to the shows. And if you want to know anything about trading or music, then Martyn's your man to go to.
There you go. So we're live on the show now. We've breaking records. 7% was the record at 7.18. We're still climbing. We're looking to take profits, but at the minute there just isn't any sign. But all the balls got set up for gamma squeeze down lower. Get set up for gamma squeeze down lower. What's that? I've never heard of that phrase before. But all the balls get set up for gamma squeeze down lower. What does that mean? I hope you are too. That's from Ali Tisro. Now, market profit. Now you're a member of our channel. You need to be on Discord. You can call in and you can share your opinions, your ideas, your thoughts. You can even have a voiceover like our friends here. And what about Martyn Redding?
If you want to talk to or learn from real people trading their real money and have a good time and enjoy yourself and get a laugh, I would encourage you to join the Martyn Lucas Day Trader channel.
There you go. Totally agree with him. Martyn Redding. Open door, 40% by the end of the year. We might as well keep it now, I reckon. Vanguard S&P. Oh, I'm up 0.25% now. We're thinking about a new recipe, pasta with limoncello. Pasta with limoncello. When all the shorts get washed out so violently, the gamma squeeze in the other direction is even more violent in the other direction. Okay. So I've never heard of that one before. When all the shorts get squeezed out so violently, the gamma squeeze in the other direction is even more violent in the other. Okay. So the price gets squeezed up, which makes sense. The way I've always explained a short squeeze is, right, all the people that want the markets to go down, they're losing all their money, they have to buy in to save their contracts. I get that. So everyone's buying in. So the market shoots up, and think of it like a bottle of Coke. It gets squeezed, and everything comes shooting out the top. And as it comes shooting out the top, it all falls down the side of the bottle. That's the way I see it. It shoots out the top of the bottle and it all comes down the side. So you just got to control that on the way up, make some profits, and be in a position where you're okay with it falling back a bit. And I'm okay with things falling back a bit. It's fine. The Vanguard S&P is healthy. If it shoots up 10% and then drops back to 8%, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because certain stocks I'm in for the long term anyway, so I don't mind that happening. Right, up 7.18 now, all-time record. We're only $500 now away from 7.25. There we go. Only 440 away. Limoncello, yes, Martyn, liqueur lemon, quite lovely, but a bit strong. Sounds good. Sounds good. This was one of the biggest short flushes in over a decade. There we go. 7.2 now. This is hell of a push. All right, well, I'm all in. Not sold anything yet. Holding my positions. If you've just tuned in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got Day Trader of the Day coming up in a minute, and we're going to see who wins. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm quite surprised it's quiet today. I was expecting 30 people in here today. It's funny, I really thought that we'd get a bigger crowd today. I went earlier, pick up a bigger crowd. Hold on, he said. Peru Invest saying, hold on, this is not a time to sell. You've been given the opportunity to buy dips. You've been holding out for weeks. Don't just sell out of the first opportunity. He's dead right there. I totally agree 100%. I'm not selling out yet. I'm just watching for some kind of pullback. But let's get one thing straight. I am still down big time. Let's go through and let's have some analysis. On the hour, I'm up 9%, 9.9 on the hour. $4 grand. S&P is finally out of the channel. S&P is finally out of the channel. Trade Up Global TV. Let's welcome our guest. Trade Up Global TV. That sounds interesting. Welcome. My name is Martyn Lucas, voted by Sir Elton John as the World Piano Man. This is my live TV studio. How are you doing? In this studio, we've raised over $1 million for our members, fundraisers and charities. Lovely to have you here. If it's your very first time, everybody please welcome up Trade Up Global TV. It's just appeared live in the show. Let's give them a welcome. And very, very nice indeed. I'm actually from Cornwall in the United Kingdom, but my TV studio is here in the United States, Texas. Lovely to have you here. And if you want to hear one of my voices, as I won World Piano Man, at a $10 tip, and I will go and do a song for you live in the show. And I'll go to my piano and I will sing a song for you live in the show. Okay, so we were just looking at this. I didn't ask you to ring the bell, did I? There we go, nearly forgot. And we would love you to become a member of our channel or a member of our family. If you are a YouTuber, my silver members, I put you on the homepage of my YouTube channel, and I actually make you a video if you make me a manager on your channel, and I actually make a video for you, post it to your channel, and here it is. These are all my members on the channel here, and I promote them and make them videos, and I ask and I get all my members to watch during a live show. We are here to help people. We have cash giveaways every Friday. We've got one this Friday. And we have a membership of our channel as well. Everything about our channel is for the members. It's not for me. I don't do it to make money. My portfolio has grown from 5 grand to 44 right now, but it's not about that. It's about growing what I want to be the best, not the biggest, that's just a bonus, the best YouTube channel in the world where we help people and support everybody and always tell the truth and always share all our money and all our real positions for everyone. This is all my money in all the world right here on the screen. If it goes to zero, I've got zero. Anyway, cash prize draw coming out on Friday. If you've not entered yet, let me give you the link. And I just invited our guest today to join the channel. Let's see if he or she does. So, over the hour, I'm up. That's great. Okay, that's nice. Over the day, I'm up. There we go. A little bit of resistance now. Over the week, we're up 10%. But over the month, we are down. We've got a long way to go. A long way to go. I'm down $16,000, which is 26%. As you can see, it's a long, long way to go before we get back to where we were. Okay? Over the last 3 months, over the last 10 months, look, down 10 grand. As you can see, it's a long, long way to get back. This is great today. It's wonderful, but a long way to go. So we want to make profits on the way up, but not sell out too early because we've been buying dips for a long time. All we need now is someone to say the war's over, and boy, boy, would things shoot. Then you'd really see a push. I missed all the fun today. It looks like a nice bump from the Fed. More importantly, any updates on the source? Bill, where's Bill? Welcome to the Day Trader, Family Trader Up. There we go. You're getting a welcome from Italy now. Our Trader Up TV channel disappeared. Came in and then went away again. That's a shame. I was going to introduce our elite. Me and Martyn never asked for money on any social media. That's right. That's right. You can become a member for all the perks, but I don't sell you training programs. I'm not trying to sell you anything. All right. It's all free. All free today. I'm here. There we go. Oh, great. Well, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to play you another welcome. This is from Patty in Italy. Here's Patty.
Hello to everybody. I'm calling from Tuscany, near Pisa. I'm very, very happy to be here. It's very amazing. It's very funny. And to share friendship, a great channel, because you're sympathetic, because it's a great family, a pleasure, and a great emotion.
Wonderful stuff. And as we've got Peru Invest in here, and we've got a star guest, Trade Up Global TV, you can actually call in If you want to be live on the show, Trade Up Global TV. If you become a member, I'll put you on the homepage of my channel. I'll help you, sponsor you, support you, make videos for you. El Chapo, I'm in, baby. Let's go. El Chapo's here. Lovely. And help you any way I can. And I've always believed that the more you help people, never concern yourself with yourself, is the way to make money. And that's what's seen me good. With Elton John and the World Piano Man, I toured 195 countries all over the world, a wonderful life. And now I'm just here to help and bring the community together and grow the best YouTube channel in the world. We're not like Mr. Beast. We don't give away other people's money. We give away our own money. We give away my own money. All right? And that's it. We're supported by all the members. Anyway, so when I asked Peru, what sun count at Martyn? What's that? What sun count at Martyn? Oh, is Ali here? Is Ali here? Ali Isles. Oh, what's the sub count at Martyn? Okay, yeah, look at this. We grew a lot today. Remember, we are just 10 months old now. 10 months old. You want to see how many subscribers we got? We got 20. We got 20 today, I think it was. Look, let me show you. 3,012. We started the morning at, was it 2,990? So 22 today. That's one of our best days. We average about 15 a day, but 22 today. Really, really good. There we go. When we get to 5,000, we got Greg Dickerson coming on the show. The Wolf of Dubai contacted me today and wanted to sponsor the channel. The Wolf of Dubai wants to sponsor the channel. Greg Dickerson's coming on the show at 5,000. And at 10,000, of course, we have a big surprise. You all know what's happening at 10,000. Very, very exciting. Okay, let's get back into the position right now. 7.25%, $500 to go, and we'll be at 45,000. That's what the Queen of Self-Braiding said. Now then, we have got today, because we're celebrating, what's going on. Oh, here's Zen Habits. Here's Ali Isles. How did you get on today with your NFTs? And also, I accepted your offer. You're a member of my channel. Zen Habits is Ali's other channel, just so everybody knows. He's Ali Isles. He is a member. I accepted your offer, so you now have my other NFT, which you can trade on Discord or here. And you made me an offer for $5, and I accepted it. Portfolio. Sorry, been drinking. You've been celebrating. All right. If anybody would like, tomorrow we're going to have the after hours of Virgin Galactic. If anybody here would like a song at the end of the show, $10 gets a request, and we'll do the Piano Man, and we'll get everybody's song. Or I'll tell you what we could do. We could do I Can't Stop Loving Peru, Michael Jackson. It's the new song we've written for Peru Invest. It's Peru's very own song. I do the voice of Michael Jackson live on the show. Do Peru, I Can't Stop Loving Peru. It's his very own song. And I'll do that live at the end of the show if we get a $10 tip. All right. Here's Peru, by the way.
Currently, your channel is something unique that I like about, because you're helping people. You relay excellent information and real information and no hype at all. That's why I like your channel.
Oh, great. You saw it. Yes, I saw. I've got 3 NFTs now and snapping them all up. I'm selling mine for $2,000 each if anybody wants one. There we go. No hype. There, your Queen of Self-Braiding beat you to it. The Queen of Self-Braiding beat you to it. Oh, we are hitting records now. We are smashing new records. Look at this. Peru saying thank you. I don't know why you're saying thank you, because you haven't got, no one's tipped $10 yet, but you've got your own song. Whenever someone tips me $10, I go to the studio and I sing I Can't Stop Loving Peru in the voice of Michael Jackson live on the show. But we have to get $10. Look, the record was 7%. We're at 8.31. We are up now $45,000. $45,000. In the last hour, I'm up $4,500. That's the all-time record, up 10% in 1 hour. I'm keeping mine unless I get to 50 grand. Peru, I love your song. Yeah, but he's not heard it. He's not heard it. Peru, Lucid pump. Oh, let's have a look. Lucid is lifting off now. There we go. Up. Oh, my gosh. Blimey. We're making money now. We're making money now. This is very, very exciting stuff. Remember, though, all this can fall down. You've got to make your take your profits where you can. The S&P now is up 0.5%, $70 now. I'm up $70 on the S&P. But remember, I've got the dividends as well, and they're decent now. I've got 38 shares. They're quite decent. Skills. Peru Tipley, I want to hear your song. Skills on, 229. Skills on fire. I'm up 7% now, $62. We've got 8 minutes to go before we get the earnings. It will come out just after. Peru, are you on it? Are you looking for the skills earnings? I can't see it doing well. I can't see it doing well, but they've never done well on their earnings. But let's look at it. Let's look at skills. We've got all this positive thinking today. You know, look, for 3 months now, yes, he's on it. It will be a good cover. Yeah, I can't stop loving Peru. Skills. It could do very well today. Have you not heard it, Paddy? No, Paddy's not heard it. And no one's going to hear it unless I get a $10 tip. Even Peru's not heard it. It's his blooming song. All right, 45,006. Oh, it just took it away again, 44.9. Come on, let's get some real growth now. Let's get some real growth now. Let's look at Lucid. Lucid now is up 3%. Let's look at Open Door. Open Door is up. Vanguard S&P up 0.5% now. Up 0.5%. No, she's never heard it. She's never heard she's never heard the Peru song. Okay. The Vanguard S&P over the month is down. Over the last 3 months, it looks down 15%. Peru, did you call me a fake account? Zen Habits. Yeah, Zen Habits. I agree. I think Zen Habits is a load of nonsense. Vanguard S&P, look at it. Look at that. We're going to get a heck of a bounce in the next few days. Look. I'm holding it. I am not selling it. Absolutely not selling it. We're up 0.5% now. $76. Get ready to make some big money with it. All right, 45,045. I said, would we hit 10% in a day? Me, no. Mum, I don't know. Maybe sometime during the night. What? You heard it during the night? What's going on? All right, if you've just tuned in, welcome, welcome, welcome to the
Best
party.
YouTube channel in the world. It's great family, great support all round, not just for Martyn's channel, but for every channel that you guys come and watch. So that's why you need to be part of the Day Trader family.
All right, if you just tuned in, subscribe, ring the bell, and hit the like button. If you've not yet hit the like button, why not? What's going on? We got Day Trader of the Day. Right, Day Trader of the Day in a couple of seconds' time. And before we do that, though, we have to do a quick commercial break. See, Ali, I was right. You will kick yourself that you don't buy the dip. See, Ali was right. Right, okay. Let me very quickly take a short break. I'll see you back in 30 seconds, and we're going to do Day Trader of the Day and close the bell. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Are we going to hit 8% now? Are we going to hit 10% in one day? Let's see you back in 1 minute from now. Here we go. Okay, we're just taking a short little break on the Day Trader. We're right back in a second. See, Ali was right. You will kick yourself that you didn't buy the dip. You didn't buy the dip. Okay. Hey. We're just taking a 1 minute break here. I've not had a $10 tip, Alicia. If I get a $10 tip, I'll do it. But that's the rules of the show, because if I do a song, I lose my copyright for the video, and I'll do it if I get $10. 44,903. just under 45 right now, just trimmed off slightly. SoFi still rising, Lucid still rising. On, Open Door just dropped back slightly. Vanguard S&P just a little ripple. 3 minutes before the bell goes. Are we going to get an after hours? Skills. Now then, what are we going to get right now? I'm up $60, 58. No hype. We've already played it. You can't have it again in the next 5 minutes. We played it 5 minutes ago. You can't have it again in the next 5 minutes. That's against the law. That's against the rules. Okay, fantastic. But I hope Peru version. Well, we are just moments to go now. Let's bring up the timer. We've got 3 minutes to go before we close the... ring the bell, close the show. For the moment, I only know the original. That's right, you only know the original version. All right, we're just moments away from the earnings report. We're at 44,902. We just trimmed off a tad. And we're still short squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lucid. We're just trimming off a little bit. No question about it. We're just cooling off a little bit. It's not all one straight way. It doesn't go all the way. Let's look at our crypto. Bitcoin is up 4%. Ethereum is up as well, 5.5%. Looking nice. I'm still down on all of these, though. I'm down 5% on Bitcoin at the moment, but looking much, much better. I might actually make some money on Bitcoin. I've already made money. I sold out, bought back in again. And there we go. Coca-Cola up 3%. Good for dividends again. Google is up 3.5%, just 6% away from where I need to be. Apple, I'm just down 1% now, 1.8%. And that will return to profits as well. Boeing doing nicely. Rolls-Royce up 4%. Very good, much better. On, we're making money now with On for the first time. On Semiconductor, fantastic. Like it. All right, here we go. Coming up to 1 minute before the bell goes. 8% again now. 8%, 44.8. We did touch 45, so Paddy was spot on. And are you ready? Here we go. 1 minute from now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 minute clock. Here we go. Chiggy, 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 bump, bada, chiggy, 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 ooh. New is up 5% today. I've got one share in New. I sold out that position. 30 seconds to go before the bell goes. We're still climbing. Paddy, I bought some limoncello from the supermarket. It's yuck. Limoncello. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Limoncello. All right, here we go. Let's look at skills. This is when the report will come out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. The bell has gone. There you go. Now then. Any moment now. Enough chitter chatter. Space needs to break 845 resistance and make that support over the next few trading sessions so we can moon. Absolutely. Right. Here we go. Chitter chatter. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I know what's going on here. This is Zen Abbott's trying to control my show again. Here we go. So skills is up after hours. Any minute now we'll get the information. Any minute now we'll get the information from Ali Tisro. No chitter chatter.
You should definitely join the day trader. Join us. Join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're going to make some money together. And Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
There you go. Ali, just for buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm seriously thinking of selling my skills, taking my $54 profit. It could double. It could go to 5. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Any second now, we'll get the information. Peru is on it. He's looking for the report for me. And the moment we get it, it'll swing one way or the other. The most violent post-market Fed rally since March 21, 2000. That's not a good historical reading. You know what happened after that date. Yeah, well, we're still taking our profits where we can. Martin Reddin is here. Martin Reddin. Tesla with a $70 swing from earlier. Someone's making money today. Yes, indeed. Let's go back to Tesla right now. There you go. 952. Now, SPCE, Virgin Galactic, 810. Oh, bit of a swing right now. There we go. Let's look at skills. I'm only really holding it now because of Peru. If I'm honest, I would sell this now. Take $54, make 54, make 6.5%. I think that's good. It grew into the day. I don't know where the earnings report's going to go. I'm getting ready to sell. I'm up 50. I've made 6.5%, which is good in one day. Just a singer. Yeah. So, you know, it could double. It could go up to 4. I could miss a couple $100, or I'll take $60 guaranteed. I like it. I sold skills at 219, made 4.5%. Yeah. What should I do? Sell. I've done it. I'm happy with that. There we go. I'm out. Now we'll find out whether I was right or wrong. I just made 6.5%. It's not a company I want to stay in. Let's find out. There we go. My buying power has just doubled. It's gone from 2,000 to 4,000, just like that. We'll find out in a minute. Was I right? Will skills drop or will it go? I can't see it having a good earnings. Today's great. Everyone's buying in. That's good. But I can't see it having a good earnings. I can't see it. It's failed every time. But we'll see. And, of course, you've got all kinds of chip shortages, electronic component shortages for their equipment. I can't see it having a good earnings, but we just don't know, do we? To make $60 in one day on it, 6.5% is great. I guess, there we go. It's going down. We don't know yet. I mean, if you're making money, you're making money. Don't worry. It'll be interesting to see where it goes, though. So that's great. Massively reduced my margin. Profits are massively up. Now skill can do what it likes. Oh, it's going down at the moment. We're still waiting for the earnings. And you shouldn't really watch at this point. You should go, I'm done. Close it down. Forget it. Move out. Boo. But you wouldn't buy it again now. If it drops all the way back down again now, you wouldn't buy it again because it grows into the earnings. There's other things to put your money into. It's down 2%. So 6% would have gone down to 4. But here we go. Any second now, we're going to get the earnings. We're not doing the earnings report tonight, by the way, for skills. We're just interested to see. All right, let's do day trader of the day. Everybody, okay. I'm up 7.3, yeah. Right now, okay, up 7.3%. 3.2. No, hang on. 7.41. I'm going to get every bit out of that. I want to win this. Right, up 7.41. There we go. Let's see who wins the day trader of the day. Put your scores on the doors. Are you ready? Don't post it until I give you the timer. Here comes my score on the door right now. There it is. And here is the timer. Get ready. A 1 minute timer from... I beat Ali. I beat Ali for a change. Here we go. 1 minute. Ali is up 5.72. From Lidl's. 4.2. 5.72. Up and out, left to sell. Need a crash. There you go. Yeah, that's it. You pray for a crash. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. You do that. Up 4.2. Up 3.06. I might win today. Mr. Martyn Lucas, the day trader. 3.06%. I think Martyn Lucas, the day trader, might have just won this today. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Why is that changed to that screen over there? That shouldn't have gone there, should it? It should have gone there. That's interesting. That there. Hang on. That there. Press that one. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway. Oh, skills is going down. Let's hope it goes all the way back down. I hope Peru just sold it and made some money. But we don't know yet. It's early. That doesn't mean to say it's right. No hype. We've just done it. He's trying to squeeze it out again. Look. He is. So there we go. The winner tonight. Very rarely do I get chance to say this. So I do actually expect a big round of applause and like oh, hello. Skills is coming up. Did I sell too early? Is it going to double? Have I just lost $900? Ooch. All right, here we go. There's my score right now. So, Peru's never been wrong, but it's all about timing. I made money. I got out. It's about timing. Right, so... everybody, thank me for my honest trades. You're very, very welcome, Martyn. Very rarely you win. I know. Give me a big thumbs up. And what about a big round of applause? Oh, yeah. Get in. A round of applause. Yeah, I never win. Hardly ever. Well, I do now and again. Congratulations, Martyn. Yeah, thank you very much. Some of you are a bit slow on the congratulations tonight. I'm not very happy about that. I've been doing all your songs, doing all your requests, and I have to beg now for a round of applause. I mean, seriously, what's going on? Right, let's have a look. We've kept up at 44.6. Still a long way to go, though. Today was a very, very, very good start. Very good start. But again, let's just get some context. The day's looking good, the hour's looking good, the week's looking good. But there's the reality of it. Over the month, look how much money we've lost. Got a long way to go because everybody was fearful for what was happening here. And hopefully now we can start to see some return over the next few days. There you go. You can see my all-time low over the year. Still down 11 grand. A long way to go, but looking a lot better. All right. Good to see you all tomorrow, folks. Rob McLean is off. There goes Rob McLean. Thanks for being here, Rob.
The best that you can have today is to join the Martyn Lucas show. Make yourself some money and have fun with a great group of friends at the same time. Go for it.
There we go. Skills. I just sold all my skills. I made 6.5% profit. 6.5% Peru. We've not seen the report yet. Let's have a look. Scroll down. Has it reported yet on here? Not showing yet. I'm not expecting it to be good. Let's see. Not sure what's going on with skills order books, but no volume or orders showing up really. Okay, we made 6.5%. Peru, thank you very much. I made $60 today. Did anyone pick up JCI at the bargain basement price? Down 15%. Come back 9% and close down 6%. There we go. Wow. Heading up in after hours. You had top tip there for Martin Redding. Did anybody pick up Martin Redding's tip? Bye, Rob. Good riddance. See you tomorrow's. Don't forget to take profits. Love you really, Rob. There we go. I'll be back. Zen habits. I'll be back. There you go. That's a scary thought, isn't it? I'll be back. See everyone tomorrow. Ali Tisro is off. Ali Tisro's bye-bye.
You should definitely join the day trader. Join us. Join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're going to make some money together. And Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
299 shares traded in 1 minute. What? Skills? What's going on with skills? The overall portfolio today is up 7.32. It's just dropped back a bit. Bye-bye, Mr. Chatty. Mr. Chitter Chatter. SoFi is just falling off a little bit. Lucid. This is good for tomorrow. Good start for tomorrow. With a 0.35 gap between the bid and ask. Let's have a look. Open door. Lucid. Sell, what did I do? Hang on a minute. I just made 952. Sell 50 shares. Sell 50 shares of Lucid. Done. There we go. Made $50 on that one. Still got Lucid, but just, right, 3.9. Watch my buying power. 3.9. 4.9. There we go. Increasing the buying power. Made some more profit from Lucid. Very, very good. SoFi. Made no money there yet. Lucid just trimming off. That was good. Worked out well. Sold it at the top. Sold it at the top. Sold Lucid at the top. Let's have a little look. Vanguard S&P is up. We're up 1/3% right now. Oh, skills. Here we go. All right. What's it doing? I just sold it here at the top. It fell back a bit. We've not got the information yet. Skill in 60 seconds. Market profit. I just sold it. I made 6.5%. It's difficult, isn't it? Because I want it to go up because Peru has got his money in it, but maybe Peru's already sold. I don't know. I also want it to go down so I feel good about my trade. It's difficult, isn't it? But I took 6.5% profit. If it goes up now, shoots up, which it could do. Peru's been right every time, but you've got to understand how to read the information. Peru's tip gave me 6.5%. That's a very good return. 6.5% in 1 day is very, very good. Have I missed out on a much bigger return? In 60 seconds, we're going to find out. In 60 seconds, we're going to find out. Market Profit has said he's going to send me it through. Now, Market Profit, you are a member to the channel. There you go. Market Profit, you can post. You are now a moderator of the channel. Market Profit, you are a member and moderator of the channel. You can now post. 2:15. Waiting. Still going up. 230. I sold it at 230. 6.5% profit. What's it going to do? How are you using Robinhood? Are you in the UK? No, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas, Oliver OC. From Cornwall in England, but my studio is here. My TV studio is here in Texas. I'll share with you where I am. Look, here I am. This is, let me just give you a rear view. There you go. How are you? Let's have a wave. Hello, how are you? This is my TV studio here in Texas. And see, I can't see how the earnings will be good. But we don't know. Skills. We are waiting. Any second now we should get some information. It's at 230. I sold it at 230. Made 6.5%. Wow, that is very cool. Thank you very much. I was voted by Sir Elton John as the world piano man. It's a music studio. So it's a full TV studio. And if you make a request in the super chat, a $10 tip, I will go to my piano live in the show, and I can do one of 14 impressions in 7 different languages. It's out. It's out. Okay, what is the result? Tell me the result, please. The stock is holding at 230. Yes, you can have one of 14 voices. I can sing in the voice of Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Bryan Adams, Richard Marx, Louis Armstrong, Eric Clapton, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Andre Bocelli, Pavarotti, live in the show. And one of my best impressions is Michael Bolton from the 80s. And you could have, and I can dedicate the song to a loved one for you, and you will have it live in the show. And you can clip the video. Under the video is a little clip button, and you can own the video and share it with your loved ones and say, hey, the World Piano Man did a request for my wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. It beats on earnings, but it misses on revenue. Okay, who's going to be the first to bring me the information? Market profits coming in. It's out. Peru Invest. Where is the stock going? I sold it at 230. 6.5% up. Didn't buy the dip when it went down here. I got it around about here. But it continued. We could have had a 12% swing today if we kept buying the dips. But where's it going to go? Peru, have you sold your position? Have you sold your position? And for the benefit of Oliver OC, we've got a free cash giveaway. Would you like to be in our free cash draw? It's free to enter. I don't want anything from you at all. Here is the video you need to watch. It's a 3-minute video. Watch it on my channel. Subscribe and ring the bell. Give us a like and leave a comment. Leave a comment below, as it says in the video, and you'll be in our cash prize draw for Friday. Okay, it's gone down. It's gone down 9%. That doesn't mean it's not going to bounce back up again. Doesn't mean to say it's not going to go back down again. Did you all make money with Skills today? Stock's not doing anything on my end. There you go. Skills has dropped. There you go. Now then, it could be an opportunity to buy back in again. There it goes. Down it goes. Do you want to buy in quickly and trade it again? Is it overselling? I've made my money on it. Up, straight back up again. Big miss on revenue. Market profit. There we go. We made 6.5% during the day. It might turn around though. There we go. That's very often what happens. Get the sell-off and then you buy it back in again. So there you go. Oh, there it goes again. Up it goes. Peru's keeping quiet. See, it turned around very, very quickly. Yes, made fishing bait money with Skills today. Seems like a dark pool print. These don't make any sense on the charts. Back up and down. Let's check our overall portfolio. Up 44.5, 7.3%. Let's go through. SoFi is holding up. Lucid is just trimming off. I just sold, made $50 on Lucid. Lowered my average. Open Door is still going up. That's looking good. Vanguard S&P just holding up. Down very slightly. Skills up and down. Did you make your money on skills today? You were given the top tip from Peru. Robinhood is down 0.92. Look at level 2. Level 2, okay. Level 2 is requested by Fusion. You'll remember, so I can show it to you. You are looking at skills. Skills. Here we go. Level 2 for you. You want to see level 2? Let's open it up for you now. Okay. Requested in, delivered 93 million revenue with higher marketing efficiency resulting in 17 million improvement adjusted EBITDA over Q4. There we go. There's level 2 for you. Let me get back to skills. SPCE's holding up. Right. Here is skills right now for you. Let me change my camera around. There you go. Put it back there. And there you go. Very low volume. Wow. Like no volume at all. Look at that. Has anyone ever seen a stock with no volume at all? I mean, look. You could be the only person. You could be the only person investing in skills. Look at that. Has anyone ever seen an order book like that? Has anyone ever seen an order book like that? That doesn't make any sense. There's like nobody. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the day trader show. Basically, the day traders are the only ones bidding. We're the only ones. Who wants to get famous right now and make a bid, and your name will appear on here? I have never seen a stock with 7 bids on it. There you go. Look at that. Unbelievable. That's a bit of history made right there. Okay. Shall I add that to my... so there we go. Let me add that today. Let me add that. Let me add that. That's funny. Breaking news here on the Day Trader. Update for our skills investment. I made 6.5% today. Did you make any money on it? Look at this for a level 2 data. Have you ever seen anything like this with just a handful, literally a handful of trades on the level 2 market data? Unbelievable. Skills missed its targets, didn't do great, but there's potentially some good news coming down the line. I made 6.5% profit on it. I sold it at the top where it was a few moments ago. Let me come back to it and show you. This is where it was and where it is right now. Look, I sold it at 230 at the top there. It dipped throughout the day, but very unusual activity right now. It dropped back down. It's coming back up again. I'm out of the stock. I made 6.5%. I'm very happy with that. But probably the first time ever I've never seen a stock like this. With literally, oh, here comes the orders now. Only a few, look. It's like we're the only ones trading skills right now here on the Day Trader. Click here if you want to be in the cash prize giveaway for Friday. For the opening bell, we're giving away a cash prize. We do it every day. We got secret millionaires. We got angel investors, people that are here to help and support you. We do it because we want to grow the greatest, best YouTube channel in the world. We just love building a community and we love helping people. And for my legacy, I want to leave the best YouTube channel in the world. I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't give away somebody else's money. I give away my very own money and I enjoy doing it. Join us live here on the Day Trader, and if you click up here, it'll take you to the competition video, and you can enter to be in the free prize draw. It's free to enter. Join us on Friday. That's May 6th. Take care of yourself and each other. All right, let me do a quick skills thumbnail. All right, there's the thumbnail, and let me mark the time that video went out. That went out at. That video went out at 2 hours 36. All right. 2 hour 36 skills. Okay, I have to put that together now for another video. Okay. Alrighty then. So, we didn't get a request for I Can't Stop Loving Peru. No one did a tip for that tonight, so no one's going to hear my Michael Jackson song tonight, and that's fine. I was going to grab a beer and do it, but I'm not doing it now. Right, it's down 6% on no volume. It's just holding there. It's holding there. Peru, what do you think? We'll keep the Discord is open. Is anybody in the Discord voice channel? Nobody? Nobody in there right now? Okay, so I'll close that down. Let me close the Discord broadcast lounge. There you go. It's closed down. Skills is coming up. Sold it at 230. What's it going to do? I'm interested to know what Peru's going to do. Is he still holding it? Skills will do magic. There you go. Look, it's holding. Going back up again. Big gap in the bid ask, so could pop in either direction quickly. There we go. I'm out. I'm happy with 6.5% in this current situation. There we go. We'll pick that up tomorrow and we'll see. But that's it from me. I've got to get the skills video out. I've got more breaking news videos to get out as well. In fact, I do need to do this video, don't I? I bought under $2. I don't care. Yes, absolutely right. That's right. You don't care. You can't lose at that, can you? Can't lose at that. All right. Let's bring in the trade, and there we go. Okay. Let's record this one as well, and we'll put this down to 238. 2 hour 38 Fed. All right. Yeah, we're the only one who care about it right now. It does seem like that. Okay. Breaking news here on the Day Trader. Boy, what a day today. My portfolio popped up, as you can see. It went over 8%. My highest until today was just over 7. We're at 7.5% now. What a day. Why did this happen? Well, we all know why this happened. Jerome Powell, Chairman Powell at the Fed, announced that only half 50 basis points. So it's a much, much better day. They was expecting 75. It didn't go that far. So the markets reacted positively. He explained that the markets and the economy is much stronger than we first anticipated. So that looked really, really great. The markets popped up a lot today. As you can see, I'm up 7.5%. I was 8%. I've made some money on skills. I've made some money on Lucid. I've been trading all day, buying the dips, making money. Fantastic. What a great day to trade right now. We've had an amazing day on the markets. What did you do today? Did you trade this up? Did you trade it down? Did you sell out? What did you do? What an amazing day on the markets today. Looking fantastic. So join us live every day on the Day Trader. We've got a great cash prize giveaway coming up on Friday. If you click here, it will take you to the competition video. It's free to enter. Anyone can get involved. Why not? I give away the money I make in my YouTube revenue on Friday. And the bigger my channel gets, the more subscribers I get, the bigger the prizes get. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free to enter. Just follow the rules, watch the video, leave a like, and that's it. Thank you very much indeed. What a great day to be alive. What a great day on the market. I'll see you back in the morning for more live trading. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let me give you a quick thumbs up for that one. All right, there we go. That will go out later on tonight. Okay, I think we are pretty much done right now. So let's have a quick rundown where we are. We gained a few more subscribers. We're up to 3,015. Remember, 5,000 subscribers. We have a big, big day. Greg Dickerson's coming back on the show. A big YouTuber with, I think, 50,000 subscribers. He'll be live on the show. 10,000 subscribers. We've got a big surprise for you. This was the day that Wolf of Dubai contacted me and asked to sponsor my channel, which is very exciting stuff. So there we go. We got the cash prize giveaway on Friday. Today we helped, of course, one of our members, Muzanella. Did everybody watch his video today? Did everyone subscribe to his video today? That's our gold member. And we did that for him this morning. It was very successful. Nearly everyone watched it. Not everybody. So hopefully over the next few days you will. But that's it from me. I'll see you back in the morning. I want to thank everyone for joining me on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you are tonight. thank you very much for being here. You've been absolutely fantastic. But until we meet again, I'll just say to you now, take care of yourselves and each other.